Alright, so I have no idea how much memory I have left on my camera, meaning my iPhone. I just took a bunch of video with my lever guns. Those are going to be posted around the same time this one comes out. But again, this is my Ruger M1 Carbine 1022, and I have some 15 round magazines, and I also have my tandem cross double cross loaded up. So let's go ahead and get some rounds down range. And this has those nice peep sights on it, so let's see how much better they are than a standard 1022 sight. Well, it's low. I'm not sure if I can adjust the elevation on this. I don't think so. And I'm shooting mini mags, and I did not empty the magazine. One of them had an issue. I struck the primer, but it didn't go off. So it's rare that CCI mini mags are duds, but you never know. So now I have my nice paracord sling that I made on here, so I can wrap my arm around this and really pull it into my shoulder. Alright, so out of 15 rounds, I had one dud. These are the first rounds I've shot through this. You're seeing on camera, so this thing is definitely not broken in. That's why I'm starting out with mini mags, and then I have some standard velocity I want to try. I also have some Blazer lead round nose, but these are another 15 of CCI mini mags. Let's see how it does this time. Not bad. So what I'm finding myself having to do, the way the sight picture is on this, the front wings, it has the center post with the two wings on the outside. I'm basically having to put the middle of the center wing in the middle of the target. And I'm just a little bit high, so I think if I put the very tip of the front sight just to the bottom of that center oval on my target, which is about a 2x4 inch oval. If I put it right on the bottom of that, or so it only covers about the bottom half of it, I should be just about on target. So the sights will probably take me a little while to get used to. Let's go ahead and try, let's see, what do I have here? I think I have the CCI's on the bottom. So the Blazer, I'm going to try the Blazer lead round nose, and this is the tandem cross double cross. I talked about this in my 1022 favorite things video about magazines. I really like these. It's basically the same functionality as a standard 1022 rotary mag, but it's in the same case, so you have 20 of them. And that was 10 rounds of Blazer. And let's go to standard velocity and see if it cycles that. Cycles it flawlessly. So, nice thing, standard velocity is actually very quiet in this gun, because it's only, what, 1070 feet per second versus about 1200 that you have with the other stuff. I'm actually very happy. I was debating putting like an open style red dot sight on this one that just has kind of the little flat screen, not a big round one that looks like a scope. I don't know, I kind of like the sights on this. That was at 25 yards, and I mean, again, I'm shooting kind of fast. I'm standing. I'm not the greatest at standing, so I kind of expect my pattern to be all over that target, and it is, but it looks like all of my shots are on that 11x18 target at 25 yards. So again, not hard to hit a target that's the size of a torso at 25 yards with a rifle, but in some cases, you know, would that be good enough for whatever I'm aiming at? I guess it depends on what I'm aiming at. Target shooting, not a problem at all. I'm not trying to do accuracy out of this today. I'm just trying to get some rounds out of it and get the feel for it. I really like how thick the stock is by the trigger guard on the thing, so you really get a good grip on the gun. The trigger in this is a factory trigger, and I mean, maybe I'm just not used to target triggers, but I really don't mind the factory trigger in this thing at all. I mean, I don't know what it is, like a, 6 or 7 pounds. I don't really care. It shoots perfectly fine. The trigger's good enough for me to get them on target and to be fairly accurate. That was CCI Standard Velocity. This is Blazer. We'll go out to 50 yards. Sorry, that last 10 was standard velocity. Cycle's perfectly fine. I'm going to go ahead and load up my mags and I'll come back for some more shooting. Don't go anywhere. Alright, so back with the 1022 M1 Carbine. This time around what I did with my 15 round magazines, I randomly loaded them up, so I have CCI Mini Mag, Standard Velocity, and Blazer all mixed up in any order. And I just do this every once in a while, and you say, well, it's not really realistic to have that happen. Well, I think about times I go to the range, I have boxes of ammo that I don't finish every time I go. Used to be I would come out here with a brick of ammo and I would shoot through the whole thing because I only had a shotgun and a 22. Now that I have so many various different guns and I want to shoot a bunch of them when I come out, it would take me all day to do videos on every single one of them. So I try to limit to 5 or 6 minutes per video or per segment so that my videos are 12 to 15 minutes long. Sometimes they're longer, but in doing that, a lot of times I have boxes that might have 10, 15, 12 rounds left in them, and you might just throw them all in a separate box and just use it as range ammo to go out and shoot. So this could really happen to me. I have a bunch of small boxes of ammo that aren't fully shot up, and sometimes I just throw them together in mags and see how they run in my gun. So this is Standard Velocity, Mini Mag, and Blazer lead, all running through the gun, back to back to back. I have two 15-round mags, and then my double cross is loaded up, I think all with Blazer. So we'll do that one after. And you can really hear the difference in the velocity on the rounds. Alright, so now that I'm shooting the trigger a lot more and a lot faster, I do notice that it's pretty heavy, so maybe eventually I'll put an M Carbo spring kit in this one as well. For $12, you really can't go wrong on those spring kits. They do make a pretty big difference. Sorry, that was all Standard Velocity. So there you have it. There was 50 rounds of a mix of ammo running through a 1022, which is a semi-auto. And I never really put standard velocity in these very much. I usually try not to run hyper velocity ammo in them. I will run, high velocity up to like 1400 feet per second. I don't run stingers in these. I don't run like yellow jackets or any of that kind of stuff, Vipers, because I don't want to run them that fast in this gun. Most of mine still have the steel buffers in them, and it's just noisy. It puts more wear on the thing, and I have so much regular ammo that I don't really need to run that stuff. So while I'm talking, I should just probably reload. I'm going to put that CCI Mini Mag that had an issue back in this magazine and see if it'll fire a second time. Hopefully it won't jam my chamber, but I'll know because it will be the last round in this magazine when I shoot it. And again, I'm kind of mixing up my ammo. I have CCI Mini Mags and some Blazer that I'm putting in here, so just going in randomly, a couple here, a couple there. And again, I do this because I want to know that my guns will cycle whatever ammo I put in them, even if I put it in random order. So some Mini Mags, here's a couple of Blazer. I would try some shorts and longs in this, but I know they're not going to cycle, and I really don't want to jam up a brand new gun. It shoots so nice, so as soon as I get this guy loaded up, I'll take a few more shots, and then I'll probably end this video for today. So there we go. We got CCI Mini Mag and Blazer in this one. I did shoot up all my standard velocity, so let's see how this goes. Click. That double cross mag is really nice. See, did it shoot the 10th one, or is it still in the chamber? Oh, it fired it. So that Mini Mag that didn't go off the first time wasn't a dud. I just had to rotate the round and put it back in. So this has been a great video with the Ruger 1022 M1 Carbine. I love this thing. The sights on it are pretty good. They're definitely not like a match quality peep sight, and luckily this one did not loosen up like my Mini 14 did the last time I shot it. I can't say enough good about this gun. They run about $400, $415. I traded some stuff in when I bought this one, so I only have about $100 out of pocket invested in it. And that sling I made on there works really well. I just used a wooden dowel in the buttstock, and I used the forward sling mount on this thing. Works out great. Thanks for watching Cranky Gun Reviews. Have a great day. God bless America. Please support your 2A rights. Get out and shoot as much as you can.